Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Today's Tuesday, right? Tuesday, middle of September. Hope you enjoy the music. Let me just shut it off, pause it, whatever. I don't have to worry about copyright on that music. Thank you very much, YouTube. JRKR, first one in the chat. How are you doing today? Let's see. So, thanks, Lisa C. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks, everybody on Facebook for checking out the show today. Thank you, everybody on Twitch. I appreciate it. Please come over to the... Bye. Drive safe. Please come over to the YouTube channel. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It does help the channel out. Like, share it out if you could. And Yvonne's in the chat. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Good morning. So, yes, and also people on Facebook and Twitch, you can't see, unless I do this, you can't see what everybody's chatting, unless you're into the YouTube side. But all you got to do is click on the image and take you right to the YouTube channel and blah, 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 blah. And yada, 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 and all that other stuff. So how's everybody doing today? Making money? Anybody making money? Making friends? Making enemies? But most important, are you making money? Ping-G, hello, good morning from the East Coast to the West Coast. I mixed up 2 orders and now the eBay gods are punishing me. No sales at all yesterday and I only had 2 tiny ones on Sunday. I don't think it's that. Don't look at it that way. Stuff does happen. Excuse me. But you just, if you want, Yvonne, do you have a store? And I'll tell you why. Lisa C. Everybody's saying howdy doody to each and every other person. The buyers were so awesome about it. Yeah, I can't relate because I don't think it's ever happened to me. But I have heard of somebody a long time ago, somebody that happened to. They sent someone else's item to someone else, and they agreed to ship it to the right person, which was very nice. I have to admit, very, very nice. Hi, Mom. No, I've done that before. It sucks, but at least I don't do it often. It's like being a carpenter. Measure twice, cut once. I can have a $300 sale one day and $100 the next. That's just how it is. Very true. And there is Mom Knows Treasures. Mom, would you like us to review your store and some listings? See if we could help. Maybe between the chat and myself, we could help. It's up to you. I have your store pulled up. Had a weird sale. Common item, health and beauty, just listed, didn't promote, listed a bit more than others, and it sold. Go figure. I have still not, I don't even have the soaps listed. Ever since she told us that about the insurance person, I'm saying about be careful selling anything that goes in your body or on your body. I have just been leery about doing it. Yes, that's what happened to me, but one of the buyers is on vacation. No way for her to send. I would prefer if you guys could just leave a thumbs up when eBay asked if it was a positive experience for you to see the store, but you guys can also check out my listings, give me critiques. More in price, that is. So let's come along with me, everybody, as we go to Mom's Treasures store. Let me entertain you. Let me get rid of that. Bang. Bingo bango. Let's do a full screen so you can see it. So this is Mom Knows Treasures, shopping treasures for you. Thanks for stopping by. 87 followers. That's great. I don't even think I have any followers. 100% positive feedback. A lot of items sold. Just in. Shop by category. So you have categories. That's great. That's what they'd like for it. You probably had the sun or the something coming in this way. That's why it's all white over here. One thing I can suggest, right? Just looking for these right away. Just zoom out a little so you could show people the whole square edge of the piece. That's just me. Like this. And you can even take that in and edit it down a little, bring these sides in. But and this same thing here, you could bring this up to here. But like I said, you do, Paul. I follow your store, Paul. See, once again, why is it? Oh, maybe because it's that way. Okay, so no, you're fine. It's because we were on the edge of the precipice there. That's why it's that. Hey, that's nice. But yeah, I mean, see, listings look good. Use a black background on most instead of the white that Google recommends. But that's fine. So out of these, shrink wrap tend to glare. Yes. Out of these that we showed here, Yvonne, is one of them your oldest listing, or do you have? Because there's no way I can see. Those are just in, so those are new, popular, all items. See all. Let me know one of your older items that hasn't sold, you wish sold. A lot of records. You are Vinyl Girl. You are now dubbed Vinyl Girl. But your photos, for the most part, your photos look good. Sometimes what I do on a piece is I will see this Bratz sometimes, not all the times. If I go to list this and there's a lot of them listed, what I'll do is I'll just take a picture of the bust. In other words, like a statue bust from the waist up to the top of the head. And I'll take a nice clear picture of that so I would stand out from the rest of the listings. Most watched is Lisa Frank items. So that was up here, right? Actually, put a link into the listing. Those vintage strawberry shortcake curtains. Buy it now, condition, local, accept offers, auction, best match. Strawberry shortcake, right? J.C. Penney strawberry shortcake. Okay. I found I can get rid of the glare on items by changing where I stand when taking pictures. Absolutely. Yep. You can't get a straight square, but it does get rid of the glare. All right. So these are the curtains. Strawberry shortcake. 1980 J.C. Penney strawberry shortcake, complete window curtains, 5-piece, very good, used. Okay. I would suggest, let's see if I could do it this way. Yep, you can see that now. So if we take your listing, because remember, eBay tells us, well, they don't actually tell us. They let us find out the hard way. They don't maximize the listing for mobile. Yet, over 76% of sales come from people on mobile. So what does that mean? That means the first 5 or 4 to 6 words in your title are the most important. Hey, Jules, good morning. I know they're expensive, but people sell piece for $40. Okay, so what you could do here, what I might try, and I don't know how long you've had these listed. J.C. Penney, important, probably, but not at the very front. Very good used. You could do this. Excellent used condition. People are used to that. People are definitely used to that. I'd use it all the time. You could put J.C. Penney at the end. 1980. Is it exactly 1980 or is it the 80s? Otherwise, you could put vintage there or VTG. People know. But strawberry shortcake, window curtains, complete 5-piece J.C. Penney, excellent used condition, at least 10 months. I would try it this way. So I'm not sure if it's if they definitely did come out 1980 or is it in the 80s. If it's in the 80s, then you could just do vintage strawberry shortcake. This is your hot keyword right here. Yes, they're dated. Okay. So either vintage or 1980 strawberry shortcake window curtains. Complete 5-piece. Or because 5-piece may be important. 5-piece window curtains. Complete. Complete is important. Like you said, if people sell like this piece or just this piece, you're selling the whole set. Or could you take out the word complete and put window curtain set? Maybe you could do that. So people in the chat, what do you think? What do you think about what I'm saying or suggesting here? And it's not going to cost anything, Yvonne, to try it for a couple of days to see if your views go up. You also have to make sure that your specifics are there. All your item specifics, like J.C. Penney. If it says manufacturer, you got to make sure J.C. Penney's in there. And J.C. Penney is important because they had the rights to strawberry shortcake for the 80s betting. Okay, but I don't think people are going to look for 1980 J.C. Penney. They're more going to look for strawberry shortcake. This is your main key phrase right here. Strawberry shortcake. When you or a collector are looking for something, you don't look at the manufacturer. Like if you're looking for G.I. Joes, you're not going to type in Hasbro or Kenner. You're going to look for G.I. Joe. You're going to look for Star Wars. This is a strawberry shortcake collector that's more than likely going to buy this. So they're going to look for strawberry shortcake, and window curtains will come up. Maybe the dolls will come up. But what about those collectors that don't know J.C. Penney made this? I wouldn't have looked for J.C. Penney myself. So, and like I said, Yvonne, this is not set in stone. I don't know everything. I don't, I'm just making suggestions. That's all. But anybody else have anything to add? Like, would you do anything different? Does the word window have to be there? Because it's curtains. I mean, I don't know. You can manage this, like micromanage this thing to the end of the world, Paul, now search for vintage strawberry shortcake curtains. Vintage lot sheet fabric, that's twin sheet curtain set. See, they use the word set, but that's bids. Let's do let's do buy it now. Because if you bring in the auction type, the bids, you don't get a true thing. And let's just try it this way too. Sold. This is just fabric. J.C. Penney strawberries. J.C. Penney strawberries, really. Window novelty tier swag. Not even strawberry shortcake, just strawberries. Vintage 1980 strawberry shortcake, pink with strawberries fabric. So not too many, if any, right? Vintage curtains, a lot of 7 panels. So it's not a complete set. And that sold for $38. This is just a panel for $30. Vintage J.C. Penney strawberry shortcake. Vintage strawberry basket valance curtains. Okay. Mystique. I don't get that. Vintage strawberry shortcake set. $49. Yeah, you may want to, I would think about using the word set myself. Vintage twin size strawberry shortcake bedspread curtains, $74. See, they don't mention the whatever manufacturer. I mean, if I were looking, I would search for strawberry shortcake curtains. True, and that's what I put in here, strawberry shortcake curtains. And this is what's available. Let's see, what is the most expensive one listed? I mean, as a buyer. Correct. Hey, Crystal, how are you, Crystal? Sorry, had a meltdown. When I do titles, I think of how I would look for the item. True, very, very true. So the wow, curtains window set. Oh, of 4. Damn, that's what, $75 a piece, is it? Is my math off? $70 a piece, something like that. Rare vintage 1980s strawberry shortcake bedding curtains. Yeah, I don't think you're off on your price at all. At all. Strawberry print, $100. Hello Kitty. Fabric quilt. Here you go. Strawberry short curtains, 2 flat, and that's just panels. Oh my God. So, all right. So now looking at that, maybe 1980 strawberry shortcake. I mean, you could try that. Complete set. You know, I would think yours are priced very well. You have a complete set according to people just selling panels. Like, what's this one? 2 ruffled curtain panels, $85 with characters. You're selling a whole set. I would probably mark it up to $65. You'd be surprised. I have taken some of my listings up higher and they've sold. I've changed the title a little and raised the price and they've sold. So don't think that that can't happen. But I don't know. What do you people in the chat think? Here is, if you just came in, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming in. Here is Yvonne's listing. And they haven't sold yet. And they are priced at, oh, wait a minute, you're at $121. Okay, I thought you said you were at $45. You're at $121. So you are right there. You are right there. And you're doing free local pickup, but not, whoops, what did I do? You're not doing free shipping. Free shipping is $9. I would try. I don't know how much you have into them. Hey, Stitch It, how are you? Mines are higher than 65. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought you said they were 45. I should have looked. What are we looking at? Okay, this is Yvonne's listing. Yvonne just was perplexed a little, like we all get. Hold on. Hold on. It's me. Yvonne was just a little perplexed, like selling one item here, one item there, no items on this day, one item that day. So I said, it could be just a matter of going in, changing some of your titles around. And I says, if you want, let's go in and maybe all of us can critique some of your listings. Her pictures look okay. They are just over a pound. Okay, so it's $10 shipping. I would take JCPenney out and move it to the end. I would not use the word used, add the word vintage. See, now I think Rosie is just saying everything that I said. This is her title, the way it is now. This is my suggestion, because if you just came in, more than 76% of online sales, like, oh, wait a minute. I'm not showing you. All right. This is her title. This is her listing. $121 plus shipping. This is my suggestion. So what I've learned, and everybody will learn it eventually when they dig deep into it, over 76% of all online sales, especially to eBay, Amazon, all that, are all done on the mobile. eBay, Amazon, all that, they do not maximize your listings for mobile. So what's most important is the first 4 to 6 words of your listing, because that's all they're going to see on the mobile device. She has JCPenney. When people search, they don't search for JCPenney. They're going to search for strawberry shortcake, because more than likely they're a collector. So they want to buy things. Like when I search for Beatles, I just put in Beatles and I look at everything that comes up. So my suggestion was this: 1980 or VTG, strawberry shortcake, window curtains, complete set, JCPenney, excellent used condition. Because you want to maximize, you only have so much space in here. So you want to maximize it. Jules, sorry, I was talking to my husband. Good so far. Plus, internet has been a few crumbs me lately. All right, just talking amongst yourselves. I got them in a huge box. They're like over a pound. Excellent topic. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, everybody, again on Facebook and Twitch for checking it out. So, Yvonne, this is just a suggestion. I see you're doing 15% off. I don't do that. I will run a sale on a weekend, typically, if I run a sale on a weekend. With this code, that means anybody can come in. A new buyer can come in, use this code, and get 15% off. Excuse me. What I do in this case is I'll go in and give a coupon to my past sellers as a reward, basically. And I'll only do a coupon for a weekend. I don't run a coupon for more than Friday to Sunday night at midnight. Never. I put it in an email. Well, I put it in the link on my eBay that says, thank you for being one of my buyers, supporting my eBay store. Here is a 15 or 10 or 5% coupon for your next purchase as a thank you. So a lot of them like that because it's kind of like a reward. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for coming in. So that's only, and I'm only giving you things that I do. That's all. That's worked for me. I would For me, all right. Now you said this hasn't sold. It's been here a few months. I would, let's see, today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days. Maybe give it 5 days, change the title up, and offer free shipping. Free shipping is going to cost you $10. Well, or eight to $10 depending. Now, if it's $100, I would do it priority, so you're covered by their priority insurance for $100. So yeah, it's going to cost you 10, 80, something like that. So I would give that a shot. It's just me, but let's see what anybody else has to say. So happy. Yes, they are very collectible for ladies who grew up. I don't think it's just ladies. You'd be surprised what people collect, guys or gals. Would you guys sell similar and end this listing to bump it to the top or just change the title? Yeah. You might want to change where they are listed to. I sell mostly vintage and I will not put anything in vintage or collectible categories. Interesting. It's in the vintage linens category. What is, all right, let's just see that then. Curtains and drapes. All right, so nothing to do with strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake, linen, antique linens, and collectible curtains. Collectibles, antique linens, and collectible curtains and drapes. Could try that one. I mean, I never shop categories. I know people that do because they think that some people may spell something wrong. Excuse me. Sorry. So, well, let's see. Vintage linens, crystal, pretty sure. It's collectible curtains and drapes. I would put it in the regular curtain category. I run sales for 4 to 7 days. I'll try that. If it were me, I wouldn't put 1980 first. Well, I suggested maybe that. A lot of people know that that means vintage. A lot of people know that this means excellent used condition. Hey, Donna, how are you? Long time no see. You don't come in and visit me anymore. I worked at an eBay consignment store for A. Okay. So I mean, you have some ideas, Yvonne, and that's just one. I worked for an eBay consignment for a year part-time. Titles got drilled into me. Yeah, I was an eBay trading assistant way back then, and the same thing. But now it's different because of the mobile use. We didn't have that back then, 26 years ago. I'm always hard into listening, but now I got started early. Oh, okay. eBay said to use vintage in the title and to use vintage, VTG and vintage in the same description. Christy, good morning. How are you doing? Excuse me. So, Yvonne, there's a couple of thoughts for you. There's some title suggestions. Maybe try free shipping. Yeah, I mean, you could always just sell similar, and then once it's up, then end this one. So you could try all that. It doesn't hurt to try. Donna, send me some of that energy, please. There will be no energy swapping in the chat, please. Thanks, everybody, for chiming in and giving me great advice. Hey, like I said, that's why we're here. Still getting together next week. Oh, are you talking about the Daytona Flea Market meetup, Donna? I will bottle it right away. Because Jules is here. Renee, I haven't seen Renee in a couple of, well, I only been on yesterday and today. Who's the next guinea pig? Don't be shy. Okay. I was hoping to do it this Saturday, Donna and Jules and Renee, if you're watching this, or anybody else that's in Florida. Because we were supposed to meet up on the 24th at Daytona Flea Market. The 23rd, I'm going in for a procedure. I'm going to have another ablation done, and I'm going to be I'll be out of it for a couple of days. So I won't be able to go be loosened, and I'll be in a lot of pain. So that's why I was going to ask Sandy what her schedule is like, if we could do it this Saturday. Myra was in the chat yesterday. She can't do it this Saturday because she's having surgery this week. So it's hard, and I apologize. I don't know if you bought anything from me, Donna, and was waiting for it to come up to you. I know Victoria leaves Friday, I think, for Susie's wedding. Okay. All right. What I did do yesterday is, because a lot of people have been asking me about they wanted to buy some of these from me bulk, like Renee wants like 50 or something. So what I did, because I don't have any, is I ordered some flat rate boxes, flat rate priority mail, because they can fit up to, I believe it's 70 pounds. And I was going to see how many of those I could fit into a box and offer them out to you gals first, to see what you think. Because, I mean, I sell, like, if you look at today's, that's hers. Where's me? Where's me? 70 pounds. Like, see, I sell at least one of these every other day. 20 pieces, $16 plus shipping. So this person's paying $25. Now that includes tax that we're supposed to collect. Don't forget, you must collect your tax. So, let's say it's 23 divided by 20 pieces. It's $1.15 a piece. At 16, yeah, 16. So I'm selling them for 80 cents a piece. On some of my sales, I offer them to you gals out there for 50 cents a piece. Like Renee wanted a bunch. I said, I'll sell them to you for 50 cents a piece. Do you have best offer? I do. But the most, what are they? You're probably the only one that doesn't know what these are. Bath and Body Works. See, they're dusty from the way they were stored. So I have to wipe them down before I ship them. Sometimes I don't, and I put a little note in there and say, I'm sorry I didn't wipe these down. The lotions, right? Do you have best? I do have best offer on them, but I'll lower it $1. Now this was at $15 for the last few weeks. I just put it up to 17, and I gave somebody put an offer in of 16, and I accepted it. That's why it sold at 16. So you can raise prices. Oh, I'm sorry. There's Renee's. There's Yvonne's store again. Oh, I'm sorry. No, she put the link in for her store. Maybe on the 1st, if you think you'll be up to it. I hope so. I am hoping so. Yeah, but I want to see. I bought the medium-sized. Well, you don't buy them; they're all free. I got medium-sized and large. The grocery store raises prices daily, so can we. That's very true. Good point. Very, very true. I missed the beginning on topic. Are you listing a bundle of them for 16 or 17? Donna, I have them listed in my store. I have them listed in my store. I have 10 more left, which I have many, many more than that. 20 pieces. I raised this from 15 pieces to 20 for $17 and shipping, plus shipping. 14 sold so far since I guess I raised, because I redid it. I did that same thing. I did the, sell similar. I removed the 15 and made it 20. But like I said, I sell one, at least a couple a week minimum. Hey, Jennifer Hayes. Those are the days that Jennifer Hayes tells me, are you still selling those lotions? The problem is that people have less money now for non-essentials. Very true. Okay, got you 20 to 10. Yeah, but Donna, what I'm doing is we were supposed to meet up at the Daytona flea market. I already told Renee I would sell her, like 50 or whatever for 50 cents a piece. What I want to do is find out how many will fit in a medium and how many will fit in a large flat rate box. If I can get 100 or more in there, then I'll give you gals a great deal on them. I was looking for some bulk jewelry to buy online. That's funny. Sandy gave me a box of jewelry making stuff here to sell, but I haven't been on lately. I did go on with Melanie and Laura last Wednesday. True, but I basically sell only non-essential records, toys, vintage home and decor. Yeah, but Yvonne, and here, let's stop sharing. Share, invite people to come in and speak with you. Yes, I will. There we go. I have posted the link. I have pinned it to the top of the chat. And I have invited people to come in. Once again, thanks everybody for coming in. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please come over to the YouTube side and join in the chat with everybody. And once again, I forgot what I was going to say. Pingy, since you state 20 pieces in the title, has anyone thought they are getting 20 pieces for that price? I don't get what you mean. Since you state 20 piece in the title, has anyone thought they are getting 20 pieces? Well, Ping, actually, I give people extra. You know, I'm always, if it's 20 pieces, they get between 23 and 24 of 25 pieces, just in case one opens or squishes or something like that. So they're always getting more than 20 pieces. My thrift store stuck here, no jewelry bags lately. So what was I going to say? Oh, true, but I'm still, all right. Yvonne, if you remember months ago, I was telling people that I work my listings minimum an hour or 2 hours every single day to get sales. And it worked. Sales every day. Manipulate the price, manipulate the title, not relist, but sell similar to change it up a little, change the pictures, whatever I have to do to stand out from other listings. And it worked. Now is a good time to start that because what do you have? October, November. People are going to be buying for Christmas. So just because you're not getting a sale now, are you going to start complaining when you have too many sales in October, November? You know, so just think of it like, all right, this is my prep time. I have a slow period to build up, to get my store looking good, get the pictures right, get the titles right, and, you know, hopefully get the sales. I was looking at Goodwill online prices of bulk jewelry recently. They had ridiculous prices. Jennifer, would you consider selling other things? Nobody for it sounds like 20 pieces for 17 for each piece. No, it is Ping. It is 20 pieces. It is 20 pieces. Yeah. Share screen. 20 pieces lotion. $17. 20 pieces. 17. So yeah, it's right. I had 100 pieces listed once. Forget for how much. And it sold it. But it was a pain in the tuchus because I have to go to the bin. I have 2 very large bins full. There has to be hundreds and hundreds in there. So you got to take them out, put them in the box, all that stuff. I have lots of stuff I bought to sell, Jen, on just horrified of shipping it. Yeah, I hate shipping myself. I have 2 or 3 more things to pack from yesterday's sales. But I hate packing also, shipping. That's probably the only thing I liked about Amazon FBA is they did all the shipping and packing for you. And yeah, if anybody's dealing with Amazon, a couple of weeks, they're going to start reducing the space they're giving their FBA sellers. Wow, we have a long leg. To make room for their own stuff and their Christmas stuff coming in. So keep that in mind. They're going to be telling people, you have some slow sellers, you have to make a determination. Are we shipping them back? Are you going to get rid of them? I don't have boxes and everything is different sizes, so I don't know what size box I need. Go to Walmart early in the morning or late at night. They're going to be stocking the shelves or finish stocking the shelves. There'll be boxes everywhere. Just tell the person stocking the shelves, hey, is it okay if I grab a couple of boxes? Sometimes they'll say no because Walmart crushes them and gets money back, recycling them. But most of the times they'll say yes. There you go, free boxes. The boxes I love the best at Walmart are the frozen food boxes because they're very thick. They're typically double walled. Don't try to ship anything very big. Most smalls aren't very difficult if you don't ship breakables. They're also doing holiday thing for FBA too. Yep. And yeah, next month, in a couple of weeks, actually, the shipping rates go up. Not on Pirate Ship for everything. Pirate Ship is keeping most reduced. I misunderstood. I thought these were larger size. I saw the point. Yes, they're very small. These typically sell at Bed Bath & Beyond at $2.99 a piece. All my jewelry is easy, goes into jewelry box, and then a 9x6 padded. Yeah, that's fine. Don't you shop online, Jennifer? I get tons of boxes that way. Also, Dollar Tree, you can get boxes. Everything I got is breakable. Jen, another thing that I do, and not keep harping on everything that I do. Oh man, I'm out. I used it all from yesterday's packing. I keep even the broken, like I got a a priority mailbox in, and 3 of the sides were good. So I cut out the bad side, throw that away, but the other sides I keep. And like if I'm shipping something like this, I'm just making an example. I will make myself a little box. You know, I might wrap this in bubble wrap first, put a piece of cardboard around it so you can't squeeze it or whatever. So there's things like that you could do to protect items that are breakable. I don't shop online. Well, don't buy breakables. LOL. Yeah, because of shopping, I really need to buy boxes. The only thing, and I have a box full of boxes in the garage. The only thing I don't like about it is, like, I have my shelf with all the boxes that I buy. I could just pull one out and see the size. The only thing I don't like about the boxes is I don't spend the time to write the size on the side so I could just look at it. Because what I'll do is I'll go to the item, I'll measure it and say, okay, I need a 12 by 10 by 6. And then I have to go find a box that'll fit that. Shipping online, I really need it. Yes, get free priority boxes. Yeah, but right now, JR, true, the free priority boxes, but the last 3 months, I have been shipping so much using their parcel select. Never in years, never have I shipped so much parcel select. I use my eBay shipping coupon for those small boxes for shipping first class. Yeah, I just this box I bought, these are 755. I just shipped a Babylon 5 hat in that box. I just packed it before I came live. I think I'm going to have to start a live listing show so just everyone can come give me advice on how to do everything reselling. Just come on with me and I'll go over it with you if you want. It's not hard. I've done shows with other people, like listing from A to Z. Yeah, priority is getting expensive, and it's going to be more expensive in 2 more weeks. But listing is not. I just replayed eBay 101 last Monday, I think. Listing is not hard. The only problem, like I said yesterday, the only problem with listing is if you have a store, for people that have a store and for people that don't have a store, listing is going to be different. So you got to keep that in mind. With a store, you have more stuff to put in. Without a store, it's very easy. Easier, I should say. I don't know. I don't know why they make it like that. Maybe because with a store you get more options. I don't know. A year ago, Staples was selling packs of 25 smaller boxes for $6.49 free shipping. Wow. I'm still not gonna be on camera. Chicken. I'm stocked up with boxes, padded envelopes, tape. I don't think what else I can use. I purchased at one of the local auctions, Uline. They're not padded. Well, they are padded, but they're not bubble padded. They're the heavy duty craft paper and insulation type padding. I think they're like 14 by 12 envelopes. I bought 2 huge boxes, I think of 100 a piece. I was thinking of listing some on eBay because people are selling them, even 5-packs. The problem is shipping. That's one of the things I was going to offer the people that are, if we get this meetup going, to see if they could use any. I have bad teeth from having so many kids and doing drugs and embarrassed. Oh, come on, Jennifer. I just got a basic store. Saw no difference in listing form. I only got it because I could run sales. Yeah. Well, yeah, Christy, because when I was showing someone how to list, I have a store. They didn't. And I says, all right, the third line down, you should have this. And they said, no, I don't have that. So I had them aim their camera at the screen, and they didn't because they didn't have a store. So I don't know. Unless they changed it, I don't know. Well, Jerry was the same way. Jerry doesn't have a store. And he said, no, I don't have that line either. So I don't know. But listing is not, I could do a listing presentation again. I probably should, because the last one I did was 6 months ago, and I know some things have changed. Now they have that new, we just made listing easier by using this. And I don't like that. I don't think a lot of people like that. I don't know anybody that uses it. But like I say, when I list on the computer. I put everything in except a photo, save it as a draft. I get my camera, I open up the draft, put it in front of me, whatever, take the pictures, and then I say list it, because using the phone, when you list something, a little thing pops up, says share. You can share it to Pinterest, Instagram, or Egg. Everywhere, Facebook groups, everywhere. So that's the only reason I like finishing a listing on the phone, because the desktop doesn't give you that option. And I think that option is cool, because I've gotten more people I didn't know you sold stuff, and I didn't know you sold this. I've been looking for something like that. Jennifer, people. Regular, normal people. I know a couple of whatever. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. How are you? Ryan, what's happening? I list everything from my phone. Yeah, I like to do it on the desktop, but ever since they made that, or they gave us that share option, I'll only finish them on the phone. I have two accounts, one with the store and one without. The listing form advanced business is the same on other account. Perhaps that seller was using quick listing form. No, this was before they had the quick listing form ping. But I don't know. I mean, I still have Sandy's account that is nothing's on there. I don't, and that's not a store. I use my phone now too. iPhone has some great photo editing tools. Make the pictures look 10 times better. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. So what else? We did we did a good little review of Yvonne's store. And Yvonne, you got to keep us informed if you're going to do anything, if you're going to take anybody's suggestion. And with that strawberry shortcake, and let us know. Let us know. Did you get more eyes on it, more views? Did it sell? Yeah, let us know. And I'm sure if it does, you're going to be excited to do some of your others. But it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. Like I would say all the time, I hate it if anything in my store is over 3 months old, listed over 3 months old. Can't tell you how many people I hear have stuff listed a year, 2 years, 3 years. It's like, man, how could you have something listed that long? Once Friday, I think Friday night, all my auctions end. And I'm going to end up with, we'll see, 3 items sold. So I'm only going to end up with like 25 items listed at the end. So, and I don't see myself really listing anything else. I'm going to be doing another high bid auction. But I don't see until I get everything situated and the move happens, which I hope happens. So what else is everybody, if anybody has anything they want to put in the chat, Yvonne put her store in. Anybody has anything they're doing, any shows, feel free to put it in the chat. Hopefully you're connected to each other. Just hands, yep. And thanks everybody again on Facebook and Twitch for checking out the show. Please, I hope you subscribe to the channel. Definitely will help me out. Please give me a like if you could. Late night sale tonight, 9 p.m. Pacific. Ooh, midnight. Steve, what's happening? 25 calls on the ad. That is fantastic, man. You know, I almost put mine up on the neighborhood page again because I have to start listing some furniture and stuff. And I said, let me put my ad up there and just see what happens. Wow, that's great. 25 calls, man. I have stuff listed for years. The right buyer has to come along. Kids want to get rid of all my stuff when I pass, so I should run a sale to get rid of it now. Well, I don't think you're going to pass now. And the same thing that I suggested to Mom's Treasures. Just make sure your titles are good, your titles are good, your pictures are good, because 2 more months, people are going to start buying for Christmas. Make sure it's appealing, make sure people can find it. So, yeah, I mean, this late in the game, get stuff ready. What do you got to do? Do I have to lower the price to get this sold? Have you checked your competition? Like I said, I used to spend 2 hours a day minimum going through all my listings. Now, granted, at the time, I only had less than 700. So I would only take a chunk at a time. I think 50, because I would have it set for 50, only show me 50. So I would go through that. Now I know the next day I go to the next page. So go through those, check your competition, because that is going to take a bit, because it's going to be like checking comps. Am I too high? Am I priced right? If I priced right, why isn't it selling? When did the last one sell? Why did it sell? It's a business. So there's info. You have to look at all your info. It's like keeping books. You have to get into it. You have to know what you're doing. I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying that, all right, I have this baseball card listed for, man, it's been up there for 2 years. Baseball cards are hot. Why isn't mine selling? Oh, I'm $10 or $15 above everybody else. Maybe that one dropped in value from the time I listed it. I'm $10 less than everybody else. Well, why isn't mine selling? These are things that just have to go through. But after you do it for a while, it's just like, okay, next. That's it. And before you know it, things will start selling again. I'm sorry to harp on that, but I know a lot of us, myself included, not for nothing, I hate keep talking all the time like this. I wish somebody else would come in. Myself included, resellers, we work at home. There are distractions. Sometimes we all need a kick in the tuchus. We need to put the blinders on, get this done, then I can go do something else. Get this done. What's next on the list? All right. Nothing else until I get this done. All right. I got 3 things done. Excellent. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. Get away from the computer for a bit. I'm going to take the dog for a walk and come back refreshed. I'm going to grab a soda. I'm going to sit here and do the 4th item. It's tough when you work at home and stuff like that, but sometimes we need motivation. Sometimes we need a kick in the tuchus. Myself included, I am very distractible. I have things that are longer tail. I don't mind them sitting for the price I want. Other things are out the door pronto. I'm trying to reach 400. I need 30 people that I'm going to do a contest at 400 subs. Oh, you need 400 subs. Yes, sales are great. LOL ping or raise the price. I clicked your link. I'm already subscribed. Get away from the computer. Oh my God. Even when I was in the office, real estate office, people would tell me, you are permanently connected to that keyboard. We have to cut you off that and get you out of here for a bit. Because I would be there 7 o'clock in the morning until sometimes 7 o'clock at night. But that's me. I'm a workaholic. And that's what I do. I need to reach 30. I don't know what I am at. What am I? I'm at 1.52. What? Oh, got another offer. I know I told everybody yesterday that Anthony has a new company. I sold a card last week, got paid for that, and I got another offer on a couple of cards. I'm working on reaching 1,000. Never in a million years would I have thought that was possible a year ago. I used to have stuff up for years. No patience nowadays. I pull them and take to my booth or give it away. Not enough finished space too, which helps keep it fresh. Yeah. Well, at least you have another avenue to sell, Christy. I kind of miss not having a booth because it gave me a way to get away from the computer. Although it was an hour away each way, and God forbid I left at like 4 o'clock to come home. It would be 2 hours. But I've already researched some in New Hampshire, and prices seem a lot better up there than they are here. Here, they're expensive. There's a couple of places in the country that they're expensive. But anybody have anything else? Yes, please subscribe to each other. Connect with each other. Hit the bell notification so you know when everybody goes live. It's alive. Charms, what's happening? How are you? I'm the same now too, Christy. I have fewer items. Been working for my mental health. Been wonderful for my mental health. Yeah, I told everybody when I get situated, I'm going to start buying pallets. I've already looked at renting a warehouse. Easier to find a regular house than a warehouse in New Hampshire. And boy, are the rents expensive. I'm looking for a warehouse. I don't care if it has an office or not, but wow, $5,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month, $3,500 a month. It's like, damn. I am doing well, Charms. Thank you for asking. I get it, Steph. We have 2 bedrooms now converted to just inventory and also garage for non-indoor storage stuff. I have 1 bedroom with all my eBay stuff in it, and now all my high-bid stuff in it. All boxed, binned, and I want to get everything out. Because I like having a table to pack and ship. I miss having the thing that hangs from the roof with all the peanuts in it. Used to have that in my store way back when. You just squeeze the lever and the peanuts come out and you fill a box next. I miss that. I'm actually currently in the take stuff to the curb mode. No, Steph, sell it in lots. Sell it in lots. If I show, I can do this. I can do this, So I'm getting, this is my high bid stuff ready to go. So Legos, 15 hats, 25 die-cast cars, black hole cards, comics. Wow. Bureau, TV. All right. Big box toy lot. Oh, because they're big. All right. Bad example, but here, let me show you. These are well over 12 inches each. These pieces. Old G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe. Because they're big though. But where's my DVDs? Like a lot of DVDs, CDs and DVDs. You know, I'm doing lots of them. Lots. Making them in lots, I should say. G.I. Joe statues, cycle, furniture, comics, Ewok Village, DVDs, 12-inch Joes. So I'm doing a lot of 12-inch Joe. Come on, why do you open on that side? So instead of selling one at a time, now this one is not G.I. Joe, but instead of, actually this one is not G.I. Joe. Instead of selling one at a time, I'm putting them together as one lot. You could do the same thing. Comics. As you could tell, I have a lot of comics. 6-pound Legos, Lego plane, comics, Charlie Brown, military comics, office stuff. Oh, why do you keep opening there? Brand new. This is just all stuff I had. You know, this is a Apple keyboard. So it's the same thing. It's just I'm putting lots together. Wrestling lot. You open up on that screen again. So all these toys and cards and stuff all in one lot. Vintage Star Wars. So I'm doing 3 different pieces as one lot. I did have this listed before, and I just kept getting lowball offers like under $100, and it's worth more. So I'm just doing them all as one lot now. But that's, you know, I wouldn't put it at the. I'll consider some lots for my sale tonight. It's a good idea. Thank you. Yeah, I did the same thing on some things when I was with Melanie and Laura. I did some small lots. Wow, I was leasing warehouse space, started at $550 a month. After 20 years, paying $1,200. Got rid of it a year ago. Everything is now in the garage, living room, dining. Wow. If I ever did that, Sandy would have my Galionis. I'm not going to tell you what Galionis are. What does everybody promote at? I don't know. Were you here yesterday? She promotes at 2%. Well, 2% is the minimum. I used to promote at 1% only for the first 2 weeks. Because in my estimation, if it didn't sell in the first 2 weeks, it wasn't going to sell. If you're the only one that has something listed, there is no reason to promote it because you have no competition. If there's 100 people that have the same item, yeah, then it's worth promoting it. I resisted promoting, but I started this month at 3%. But if they don't sell tonight, it's to the curve. I have everything at 2%, except records suggested that is now. Yeah, they're always going to suggest a higher amount. Check out who your competition is on your records. Can you bundle 2 records together? 2 Kiss records, 2 Beatles albums, 2 jazz records. Yes, according to Ping, she sold something yesterday because she promoted it at 3%. I wish I had a curb. I'm on gravel. Tried it. No one shows up. Have to meet at gas station. Well, you can always put a message on Facebook. Everybody has a local Facebook page. Like whatever town you're in, Boston, Facebook, garage sales, Boston garage sales, Boston yard sales, Boston sell it for free, Boston giveaway sale, stuff like that. Every town has many. I'm a member of 3 in New Hampshire cities, of course, 2 here, but yeah, everybody has them. Some I don't promote at all. I just keep in stock anyway. Most everything's 2%. Yeah, I don't promote anything. Buy Nothing group on Facebook is great. Don't forget, though, I forget who was originally asking to promote it. 2%, 3%, 4% adds up. Make sure that you're not giving away all your profit, because you have the cost of goods, you have the original 12% to eBay fee. Now you're going to have your promoted 2-3%. Before you know it, you'll be up to 20%. I wouldn't do it on a piece that's under $5. Nice. Oh, stop sharing. Buy Nothing has a group in every town. It's amazing. Also addictive. Buy Nothing. I'll have to check that out. So it's all giveaways, I guess. All right. So if that's it, everyone, unless anybody has any other questions, comments, concerns, anything, let me know. We could do this all tomorrow. Yes, all free. Cool. So yeah, let me know. Once again, at the end of this, if you have any suggestions for shows, like this was a good idea. Not everybody's into people looking at their listings and stuff, but between myself and everybody in the chat, we can all come up with ideas to help you get better sales. Because like I said before, that's what my channel is supposed to be about, is helping people make more money with their online business. Reminds me of Free Cycle. Oh, yeah. Yes, all free. So if anybody has any suggestions for future topics, put it in the chat at the end of this. Write a comment, please. And April's going to be coming on. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow or next Wednesday. I'm going to talk about buying storage units. And then I got to get Anthony on. I got to come up with a date that we can work with, because he's in California now, so it is early, to talk about his new trading card grading vault company. I usually send offers with 10% off, so spending 3% without an offer is better. But I screwed up. I shipped priority when it was paid for first class. Yeah, that'll take a chunk out. That definitely will. You're only allowed to be in one Buy Nothing group at a time, so it's manageable. I have some vintage baseball cards. We can go over them and see how to research one these days. Yeah, definitely. Actually, you should probably hold on and wait for Anthony on that one, because he would be really good on that one, like searching Beckett and stuff like that. So with that, everyone, thank you very much for coming in, spending some time in the chat. I appreciate it. Maybe we can look at my story. Definitely. Have a great day. Yep. So can you Google image search baseball cards? probably, I've never used Google Lens, but there's information on the cards that you want, like on the very bottom, on the back, who made it, tops, pinnacle, upper deck, the year. You know, stuff from the 80s and 90s is difficult because they made millions and millions and millions. The cards to look for 50s, 60s, and 70s. They didn't make so many. But like I said, Anthony would be the best one to talk about that. But hey, thank you everybody for coming in. And I'll be back tomorrow. That's the end of another great show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you even learned a little something. And as always, thank you for your support. And please subscribe to the channel for more great content like we did have today. And Maddie, do you want to tell the people goodbye and have a great day? Good. Come here.